Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Dr. Rafah Al-Arir was a poet, a writer, and a professor of English literature. He was a renowned public intellectual and a luminary of Gaza, and a beloved mentor to a generation of students. He was the editor of Gaza Writes Back and the co-founder of the writing project We Are Not Numbers. Like so many other academics and students, Rafah was martyred by Israeli airstrikes on December 6, 2023. Allah yarhamu. He now leaves behind his wife and his children. Beforehand, however, he managed to share his poem, If I Must Die, on social media just weeks before he was genocided. I'll recite for you the original Arabic poem, and then I'll quickly share the translation. إن كتب علي الموت فعليكم أنتم أن تعيشوا لتحكوا قصتي ولتبيعوا أشياعي وتشتروا قطعة القماش والخيطان اجعلوها بيضاء بذيل طويل من أجل طفل في مكان ما في غزة يناظر الجنة في عينيها منتظرا أباه الذي رحل فجعة وما ودع أحدا وما ودع لحمه وما ودع روحه من أجل طفل في مكان ما في غزة يرى الطائرة طائرتي أنا التي صنعتموها تطير فوق عاليا فيظنها لوحدة ملاكا رجع إليه بالحب إن كتب علي الموت فليجلب موتي العمل وليكن موتي حكاية. If I must die, you must live to tell my story, to sell my things, to buy a piece of cloth and some strings, so that a child, somewhere in Gaza, while looking heaven in the eye, awaiting his dad who left in a blaze and bid no one farewell, and not even to his flesh, not even to himself, sees the kite, my kite you made, flying up above and thinks for a moment an angel is there, bringing back love. If I must die, let it bring hope, let it be a tale. My dear brothers and sisters, my friends and comrades, I go back to this poem every so often because I have to ground myself in why I'm here. It's easy to let the numbers of this genocide and Zionists distract us and consume us, but we always have to remind ourselves of how lucky we are. Every single university in Gaza has been eliminated. So we have to always consider that everything we have on this campus is a blessed liberty. With all of these privileges, the question that might be on all of our minds is what's next? Or where do we go from here? But if you're just asking these questions yourselves right now, it's already too late. We can take as much time as we need to, but the more we stall and stand idly by, the more Palestinians have to die. This encampment should have been up months ago, years ago. And I and all of yourselves should be ashamed to admit our ignorance, because we have to wait and hear stories like Dr. Rafah Al-Arir's and many more. So when we set up these camps, it's not about us, it's not about these steps, it's not about this university. The people of Gaza aren't suffering for us in the media to worry about how the universities might respond to these encampments. I promise you all the real allies in these encampments are here for Palestine and Palestine only. Today marks day 15 of this encampment. We know this is a marathon, it's not a sprint. It took this university 14 years to divest from South African apartheid. So if it takes us 14 years of doing stuff like this, we'll be here. I promise to Chancellor Carol Christ and the new guy, we will continue to be a headache, we will continue to disrupt, and we know that the time to act, the time to fight this genocide is now. We will not budge from divestment. We will not budge from divestment. We will not wait until Palestine has become a land acknowledgement in our administrators' emails. We will take back our campus and we will divest. I read Rafah's poem earlier, and even though he was martyred, we can honor his soul and formulate our solidarity with Palestine by hearing his words. Because every act of reading this poem, every act of sharing this poem is a kite flown, a song sung, and an angel arisen. Every act of reading that poem is an affirmation of what will be a free Palestine. The Palestinian American author or poet Fadi Jula wrote one time, "From time to time, language dies. It is dying now. Who is alive to speak it?" Well, to that I say, yes, Rafat al-Arid is no longer here. But we are, and we will speak it. We will speak it because for Palestine we must fight. For Rafah we must win. For all of us, and because of the Palestinian resistance, we will win. Glory to the martyrs, glory to the noble resistance, and glory to all the people. Free Palestine!